executive producer JoJo77. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your sponsorship.
Welcome back to another EP sponsored reaction for the month of December. This one is Broadchurch, Season 1, Episode number 6. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell another friend and his mama and daddy and friends and brothers and all the family and friends this season because it helps the algorithm.
Alright, so shout out to executive producer JoJo for sponsoring this reaction, and we just have one comment from JoJo from the last episode saying this episode is definitely another rough one to watch. David Bradley as Jack is heartbreaking. He's so good in everything from Harry Potter to Hot Buzz to this, just all around a great character actor. I also love the way they timed that thing about him hugging the boys the same way that Beth wanted to hug Tom. Yeah, that was like one of my biggest takeaways. It was just heartbreaking.
That was sad.
I think the reason Jack didn't tell the police more is based on his experience, the feeling that he'd been done dirty by the cops in the past. He just doesn't trust cops. I agree about Tom and Susan both being very sus. This one really was more about the town and the effects of rumor than about advancing the investigation. Yeah, it totally reminded me of that movie, The Gift. I already said that, but like total same vibes. Totally recommend the movie if you haven't seen it. On a lighter note, I don't know if you've seen another pretty successful show that Ollie has been in more recently, and I won't spoil what show I'm talking about in case it ends up being a reaction, but I just have to mention that he has gotten way more buff and has a much nicer ass now than he did back then. I think Ollie's the reporter kid, I think. I can't remember anything recently we've seen him in.
No.
Yeah, so, yeah. I don't know what it is, but good to know.
Yeah.
Alright, let's jump into episode 6 right now.
Previously on Broadchurch.
The burned boat was my ex-brother-in-law's.
Who knew it was there?
Well, everyone did. It wasn't a secret.
You stay away. I know men who would rape you.
You had sex with someone else. Why?
The dad, Mark. Better quick to lie about where he was.
What about the phone? Did they find anything on it?
You get any data off the handset?
Nothing. Everything's been set to forward to another number.
I saw him talking to the postman. You don't think I had anything to do with it?
I have terrible insomnia, so I'm often up late wandering.
You rewrote the whole bloody thing, stoked it up.
Jack Marshall is a bloody paedophile!
There's an innocent and scared man being hounded just around the harbour, and you need to do something about it.
You're certain he's innocent, eh?
You're certain he's not. We're assembled here today to grieve. We're gathered here to share our grief.
You've still got a murderer walking around out there and you want to blame me? Good to be back.
Well, she just told y'all.
She had valid points. It's easy to attack people outside than to realize the messed up stuff is inside. Like this chick.
I know people that are raped you. What? Why would you tell somebody that? That's your threat.
We're
share our grief and to celebrate the life of Jack Gerald Marshall. Jack Marshall was a good man, as has been made clear since his death, an innocent man. The local newsagent and sea brigade master who kept children secure on land and safe at sea. So how are we here? We let him be smeared and intimidated. We weren't there when he needed us. So today, in celebrating Jack, we also have to admit that some of us failed him. Just as we failed Danny Latimer. The second commandment tells us, love thy neighbour as thyself. In this, the darkest of times, we have to be better. If we are not a community of neighbours, then we are nothing.
Do you think the killer's here?
Good chance. So, keep an eye.
Keep an eye out, look out for anything out of the ordinary, I've got it.
Right up, cue mark.
Seriously, you're only asking me that now?
If I didn't have the subtitles, I would have had no idea what he just said.
I'm a bit worried that no one's going to speak to me again.
I'll speak to you. Nice bit of community leadership.
Thank you. I'm just doing my job.
Hiya.
Hey. What?
Good to see you both. Another white wine and a beer for my husband. Sure thing.
My husband
My
will not
husband.
speak to you. I'm gonna dictate this.
You bitch. You better not even look your ass over here.
We don't want to no more in the service anymore. We want to talk to you.
He can't even talk to her no more. He can't even say hi.
Do not even look in her
Okay,
direction.
I'm just gonna be over here waiting for my drink. Waiting for my
Whatever you
drink.
want. Yeah, I'll be there. Thanks.
It's a bit late something like that, isn't it? It's got to strip off the time.
Really? Unless you were worried it was directed at you.
Was it?
I came to you. I told you that Jack needed protecting. You did nothing. You must be loved. I am Paul.
Nice to meet you, Storm.
Are they laughing because they were the ones that hackled him?
Put this on me, Dad.
That's the coach from Ted Lasso.
What did you find on Susan Wright? We looked into it. I don't think anything was flagged up.
You don't think?
Well, I wasn't on it. Someone else was on it.
I'd hoped this would get your personal attention.
I'm in the middle of a murder inquiry, Maggie. I'm sure you can look into it yourself.
I can't. She'll have people rape me if I do. That's what I would say.
Yeah. You should be looking at her.
Yeah.
The only way
It's
I can do that.
unfortunate though. We just saw what happens when a rumor gets out in this small ass town.
Yeah.
So like, if a rumor gets out, he had to come in and get DNA. Everyone's just gonna think he's guilty.
It is what it is. Somebody did.
Hey,
If they ain't voluntarily going in there and be like, here, do what you gotta do for me, then what else you want them to do? But everybody not being forthright because everybody got something else to hide. So, like, I get that. But if you ain't got no alibi for that night,
see,
baby.
like they're all trying to get back to their lives, and you can't go back to your lives like you used to before.
You change everything.
Definitely need to have that.
I've done this before, you know. I know, but things are different now. I'm not being funny, but the only reason I'm doing this is so that I can forget everything's different. No, God's busy, so it's just me this time. Washing machine again, is it?
Oh, God's busy.
They're probably gonna have to move.
I recognise you from your photo. Kate. Beth. Same. I recognise you straight away. Wow. This is weird, right? Yeah. Karen said that you got D.R. Hardy in charge. Yeah. Beth, listen. That man is toxic. They lost evidence. They ballsed up the trial. My daughter's killer is still out there because of that man. Do not believe anything he says.
Yeah, come on now.
God.
I mean, that's her experience, though.
I get it though. Anything he says, like.
Listen, I'm sorry for what you're going through. I understand the pain. You're the first person to say that I've properly believed. I know. To get those people who are so kind of desperate to tell you how deep...
Double event. Church piles in gleefully. Because suddenly, people are paying you attention. And for the rest of the year, you're just that building that we get in.
You have no concept of faith, do you? I didn't muscle in. People turned to me. People who wouldn't even normally think about religion. They asked me to speak. They asked me to listen. They needed me. Do you know why? Do you know why they came to me? Because there was a fear that you couldn't address, a gap that you couldn't plug. Because all you have is suspicion and an urge to blame whoever is in closest proximity. Look, you can accuse me, you can take samples, belittle who I was in the past, but you do not get to belittle my faith just because you have none. People need hope right now, and they are certainly not getting it from you. Are we done?
No, Beth, I didn't die. I just moved to Dorset. Looking for anything from your archives on a Susan Wright, anytime between 1985 and 2000. A bottle of Jameson's in it for you. I'll email all my details through. You ring me when you've had a look through it. Okay, love to the family. Ah, Ollie, haven't got any plans for tonight, have you?
Yes, I was going to go and meet
Good. Put your back down. Help me finish looking through this old Rolodex here.
I actually was
If the
totally gonna
police
play
won't follow up on Susan Wright, we'll have to do it ourselves. We'll be like Woodward and Bernstein.
Who are they, like Morecambe and Wise?
God, I hate the young.
Yeah.
It's Finley's last day.
Right. Which one's Finley?
Tall, dark hair, lopsided haircut.
Oh, him. Okay.
They're all going to the pub for a quick drink.
Yeah. No, I stuffed it. Obviously, round or something on me.
Sure you don't want to?
No, really, too much stuff,
I should pay more like 30 for 4 grand.
I guess she's...
Okay.
Yeah, you're more like 30
What?
for right?
Not even a quick one?
Tell,
Finley?
Finley, tell him. Well,
He'll be overjoyed.
You'll be overjoyed. The straight snarky sarcasm over there, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But they use good words in the proper places to put them.
Appropriately placed sarcasm.
Appropriate placed sarcasm. That's how I used to say that, okay?
They put their words in the right order to make things sound sarcastic, and I love
Be careful. You know this is the year where that boy died.
I knew him. Used to be my friend.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks.
It's Tom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to come and fade Vince with me? He'll love you forever.
you're a stranger, no.
Okay. Come in. go. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. Come on.
But maybe the note's going to deter.
Yeah, been in my
Here you
house.
go. Come on. In you go. Good boy. There you go. That's it.
What is she doing?
She's over here looking guilty.
Right. The show's about to go off.
I've got a selection. Go on. Help yourself. Just take one. Take a few.
Just put the plate down. Tell me what I gotta do.
He likes you.
You said I could take you out for walks sometime?
Yeah, of course you can. Well, you know where we are now. You can take him any time you like. Did you really know that boy who died?
Yeah,
You just
he was my friend.
take some drugs with you when you take them for a walk.
Kind of be nice for you.
Well, my mum's in the police. She's a detective on the case.
Yes, you know.
No, maybe she knew that.
Come here, Tom. I want to show you something. Well, come on. Don't be shy.
Your mama a police and you ain't doing nothing. She probably told your ass don't do.
Right.
With strangers.
Oh, is that where the skateboard is?
Have a look in here. Do you know what it is?
Stanny's.
That's right. I've been looking after it. But if you were a friend of his, then I think it's only right that you have it.
So she can get rid of it.
Don't you think?
And that's how you do that.
Yeah, but
He
once
gonna
I
be
see
like,
it,
"That's
yeah,
her."
that's what. Oh, what's she doing?
You don't even know the shit. It's been looked for
Dad,
a while.
come look what I brought.
Mate, why are you in school?
No, you okay?
Fuck you get that from?
Tom, what's that?
Stanny's skateboard.
Mate, why have you a Danny skateboard?
Tom, put it down.
Why?
Put it down really gently. No one else is going to touch it.
Where you get it from, dog?
Yeah, can you...
Tom, tell me the truth. You won't be in trouble if you tell me the truth. Where did you get that from?
Someone gave it to me.
Who gave it to you, sweetheart?
She obviously set this up on purpose.
Yeah, obviously you know it's gonna be. I'm coming to see you.
But why?
Why did you have a skateboard? Where you get it from?
And why are you trying to get the people to come to you?
Why you didn't tell us earlier?
Susan, it's D.I. Hardy.
Probably didn't kill us that baby.
Or she left.
Can I get on? Get a circle here. Glad to find her. She can't be far. Thank you for popping in, Susan.
Oh, what the fuck?
I did a little digging on you. Friends in low places, see. I know about your husband and your children and what was said but never proved about you. What do you want from me? You threatened me, and I want you to know that I'm the one who dobbed you into the police. Isn't that right, Detective Inspector?
He doesn't want her to talk about him. Yep.
What you gonna do with you, boy, eh?
Oh my god.
So if the dog is alive, she cool. Then
She would probably rat him out or something. I don't know, because he's got something to do with it as well.
So if I kill the dog, then what? What am I not talking down for? Hey, this nigga. Oh, that's a dead. It's a goddamn church, man.
What are you doing?
Are you on a hard drive?
Hello?
He's a very stupid kid, but luckily he's so stupid. Everybody's about to find out what he's doing.
Shut up for a second. Just tell me shut up. Sir, Qantas received a call. There's been a break-in at the Clifftop Hut.
Mother's in sealed off.
Yeah, but someone's reported torchlight inside.
And then what time, Mella? Come on.
You were the one talking about the dog just now. So,
Well, because he didn't know what she was going to say.
there's a lot of shit going on right now. Right at the end of this fucking episode. And then we're going to have to wait again. Don't run it. You can't run. He's gonna have a heart attack.
I'm making me fucking shoot you.
We know you're in there. We've got the place surrounded. You can't get out. Bollocks.
Having a fucking heart attack. You bungled it. Alright, that was episode 6 of Broadchurch, and I can't say a whole lot about this episode because it's just spectacular. I mean, this was obviously a total build-up right here for the last 2 episodes. About to be crazy right now. There's a lot of not understanding of what's going on, and just a lot of, we gonna have to tie that, not tie that, not tie that. We got the whole bunch of damn stories we gotta wrap up once we get towards the end, and I know they can do it brilliantly, but damn, it looks like it really just all boils down to the detective's son, right? Danny's friend, who's not so much his best friend, as we come to find out. He done broke the hard drive. He done deleted his phone. He hate him. He wish he was glad that he dead type shit. So we got, I don't know. Once we start pointing to, now that could be a misdirect though, because once we start pointing to over there, could find out, okay, he was just having some other shit. That's not why he died. What's up with the dog? Don't know. Bald-headed guy? Don't know. Cannot wait to find all these damn questions out right here because shit is getting crazy and I'm still loving it. So cannot wait to see another one.
The whole Susan part of this episode has me tripping out. Like, she knew exactly what she's doing. Is it like a guilt of conscience? But she doesn't seem like a guilty person. She seems like such a bee. But she totally set up Tom knowing clearly his mom is a cop and that they would come back towards her, right? Because, like, otherwise, why do it in that way? And is it because she ultimately... Is Nige actually the big baddie? It just hasn't seen that way because Susan is so, like, abrasive and Nige is the one that stole the dog. And it feels like he stole the dog to, like, F her up and be like, this is the only thing she cares about kind of thing and keep her silent because ultimately that's her reaction was like, I'm not going to talk until I see my dog.
But killing the dog, then what? You ain't got no...
I think that was more so, I don't think, that was like fronting. There's I think that was just to be like, oh my God.
She just needs to know where the dog is.
Yeah, and like...
Dead or alive.
Yeah, and him be like, I've got your dog, so you better not say crap or I'll kill him. Is
That's
probably what's going to happen
be.
next episode.
Yeah.
And then, come on, man. I thought also the misdirect, so to speak, with Paul this episode was really good, but I was like, that can't be a thing. And I'm hoping it's still not a thing. I think Paul's ultimately, because he has a good relationship with Tom, is going to allow Tom to open up to Paul and tell him, like, this is what I've been hiding, and it's not going to be the thing. I think Nige is the... I don't know. I'm probably all wrong. It's so confusing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think I think the Tom thing is probably much more innocent. Like, he was probably like, they probably had a conversation, was like, I wish you were dead, and doesn't want people to read that.
Yeah.
Something like kid-like, I feel
it's
like.
gonna be, I think the murder is ultimately gonna be something that was just like, it was some crazy shit happening, and it just happened. Because they keep telling you, the murder was improvised. Like, he probably didn't really go there to kill the kid, and then it just ended up arguing, something happened, and there you go. But the kid still definitely was involved with something beforehand, though. I just think it probably got out of control that last.
Yeah, I think the Nige and Susan part has nothing to do with the Tom part. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next episode, because I know these last 2 episodes are about to be so lit, and I legitimately can't wait. My only other takeaway is I thought the episode did so good of showing how Danny's family can't go back to the life they had before. They're going to have to improvise and change things up, because it's not the same, you know? Like, and I thought even meeting the other mom who's been through something similar, Beth meeting her, was very bleak, but like, I could see that too. I'm glad it wasn't this polished, like, upbeat, you can accomplish it. Like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened. Your life's never going to be the same life that it was before. So I really appreciated the like raw, organic, authentic way that meeting went as well. So yeah, and then lastly, Beth gets probably my MVP moment for the way that she like ordered the drinks with with Mark right there. I just thought, I was like, that was kind of like a highlight for me. So again, flawless episode. I loved all of it. Worried about Alec. He's pushing himself to the brink. Is he gonna die before we solve this? Like, what are we doing here? Stop running and chasing, and like, I don't know. I'm very worried about his health. So I hope he makes it to the end of the season, because it's not looking great.
Get with a doctor.
Yeah. But absolutely cannot wait for the next episode. Shout out again to executive producer JoJo for sponsoring this. Can't wait to check out the next one.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys again for watching another EP sponsor reaction for Broadchurch Season 1, Episode 6. And until next time, people, peace.